No other better speaker than the Call Financial Group fund expert and the founding president of the Fund Managers Association of the Philippines, who also currently sits as the board advisor of FMAP, the Trust Officers Association Philippines, and the CFA Society Philippines. He is the chairman of the IFE Management Advisors, a certified securities representative, and a certified investment solicitor. Let us all welcome the marathon investor, Mr. Marvin Fausto.
Thank you, thank you. Good afternoon to all of you. Can I have a survey? How many of you are agents? Please raise your right hand. Agents? So is that only 30%? No more. Marami? Madami? Nako, delikado. You know, I'm here to talk about picking the right investment. But before I do that, let me just talk about the elephant in the room. As you know, COL Financial, we launched the first fund supermarket in the country. Fund supermarket, as you know, you can buy anything there. We partnered with the fund houses, the big fund houses in the country. With only one account with COL, you can buy any of these funds already today. I joined COL last year. I helped launch the first fund supermarket last July. And we're now growing very fast. As you know, if you open an account with COL, you can buy any mutual fund on your own. In other words, we've opened it up to everyone. Your clients can buy mutual funds on their own. No need for agents. Kaya ako sinasabi, magagalit yata kayo sa akin dito. Baka niyo pa inimbita ako dito. Because, you know, it's online already. Diba? Digital world. It's already online. You can buy mutual fund, all of these funds already, through COL. And we even removed the front-end fees. In other words, your clients can buy a mutual fund without front-end fees. It was difficult for us to decide because we are partnering with all of these fund houses, and they all have agents, and they all have charged front-end fees. Tapos maglalabas kami ng walang front-end. But what we're trying to say is that we are trying to democratize investing in the Philippines. We are trying to reach the lowest of the low, meaning the most retail of the retail, the ones that you are not actually servicing right now because they are 5,000, 10,000 investors. And when we open this platform, the investors that we got, average is about 10,000 pesos, 20,000 pesos investments lang. Before, those investors were not being reached. I mean, they don't have agents. So, we decided, wala nang front end. Kasi, do-it-yourself naman eh. Diba? Do-it-yourself. Sila gagawa. No advice. Diba? Self-service. Diba? So, online, wala nang front end. But, let me discuss this further and talk about digital world. You know what happened to this Kodak film, diba? Noong araw, Kodakan yan. Kodak ang tawag nila dyan. So, talaga everybody, it's one of the largest companies in the world, Kodak, in the US. And what happened is, when the digital world came in, they were not able to innovate. Hindi sila masyado naka-move on. They stuck to their competence in producing these films. Nangyari, late 1990s, they started losing money. And to make the long story short, by 2012, January, Kodak declared bankruptcy. So there's no more, well, there's still some film, pero it became extinct. Hindi na, wala nang film yan. Everybody can actually take pictures, even on the phone, di ba? Marami tayong selfies. It's everywhere. In fact, some photographers are kind of a little bit worried. Baka hindi na kailangan ng photographers, di ba? Kasi we can take our pictures, we can edit it, we can make something out of it, di ba? Hindi na kailangan. But you know what happened? Di ba? The photographers embraced the new technology. They used the new technology to digitalize their service. And now they're charging even more. Di ba? Merong prenup, may on-site video, may on-site photo. Ang mahal pa ng charge. Di ba? I mean, you know, they are able to innovate and change the way they do their service, much like what I think will happen in the financial markets. Much like what I think will happen to agents. You will embrace this new technology and use it to improve your craft, to help more Filipinos invest. Yan sila ngayon, no? Madami na sila. Madami na ng photographers. They use digital technology to help them. Di ba? Now, let me share you a study. In the financial world, in the US, they're much more financially savvy. I think 40% of them invest in stock market. And there's a lot of financial literacy program in the US. And they made a study. In 2014, I got hold of the study. The psychologists, well-known psychologists, made a study of those people who attended financial literacy programs and what will they be and what have they been after. And they realized that after studying about 180 people, interviewed them, those who went to financial literacy programs like this, what happened is that only 6% really improved their behavior. This is a study in the US, 2014, by Fernandez, Lynch, Nettemeyer. Only 6% of those who learned financial literacy improved their financial behavior. Sa Philippines ang dami, di ba? We have the Central Bank, the Stock Exchange, you have Randall Johnson, Airfin Cruz. Dami nating financial literacy programs today. But you know, what is happening is that Filipinos still need hand-holding. Kailangan pa rin ng agents. Kailangan pa rin ng relationship. Kailangan pa rin ng tulong in order to help them improve their financial well-being. Only 6% really improve their behavior. Kasi, what happened? It is, investing kasi it's so hard di ba? You have to delay your gratification. Pag kuha mo ng pera, you cannot spend it. You have to invest it for the future. Hindi mo alam mo mangyayari. It is the now versus the later. We are wired. We are wired to spend today. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So pag kumuha ng pera, gastusin mo na kasi mawala pa eh. Di ba? That is why it's very hard for us agents to convince them to invest for their future. Because we are wired. I mean, humans are wired for the here and the now. They have to make use of what they have today. Kasi the future is so far. Mayroon pa retirement pa yan di ba? Or, I can get my insurance when I die. Parang, ang hirap eh. So, we still need the hand-holding of all of you. Technology today is very prevalent. This is a study last December 2014. We have about 108 million Filipinos. Now it's at 114. And there are 39 million internet users. And then 115 million mobile users. And then, or 150 million penetration, they call it. About 95% of them are prepaid. 25 million smartphone users. And then 37 million Facebook users. It's a country now. Now I think it's about 45 million. So, it is growing very fast. We are already here. For COL, we've embraced this technology. Our client base is growing very fast. People are using online, investing in the stock market. And right now, clients, it's about 150,000, growing by 50% compounded annual growth rate every year. People are flocking to the internet world people are investing online. Now, we launched this mutual fund supermarket, and we believe that will also help a lot of Filipinos invest. Now, paano ba yung mutual fund industry? It's 233 billion today, as of August 2015. And the most popular are bond funds and equity funds. There are about 290,000 investors in the mutual fund industry today. It's big, but it's relatively small compared to the potential of the country. There are 45 million Facebook users and only 290,000 investing in mutual funds. So you see the upside that we are facing. Jonas Ravelas told today the prospects of the Philippines, diba? Malaki, maganda ang prospects natin. And I agree. We will have the next 10 years as the fastest growing economy we will have maybe in our lifetime. Because the countries that went through our phase, Japan, Indonesia, Japan, Korea, Hong Kong, Singapore, they also went through this demographic stage. And China as well. Tayo, we are entering this stage starting this year. Because majority of the Filipinos will be working, more than 55% will be in the working stage. And for the next 10 years, studies have shown that the economies of this stage grow by more than 7%, regardless of who the president is next year. So, there is a lot of potential. Now, selecting the mutual fund still continues to be difficult. Diba? So, ang dami rin ng funds. It's really very hard. So, you really have to tell, oh, ito maganda. So, what we're trying to do in COL is give you the tools. So, not only the access, but also the tools for you to be able to pick the right funds. I retired last year. I was also with BDO. We were together. I was the head of investments. And it was a dream job for me because I was managing the largest funds in the country. I was more than 3 decades in the fund management industry. And I said goodbye to that dream job, being the largest fund manager, because I wanted to pursue a bigger dream. And my bigger dream is that for all Filipinos to be investing for the future. That's why I like talking to you, because you are the ones that will help a lot of Filipinos invest, convince them to invest. And now, I'm providing the tools. These are the basic tools that you will need to help your clients choose. 6 of them. Let me go through it one by one. First, we created the COL risk rating. The risk rating exactly tells you what the risk level of that particular fund is. I've rated all the mutual funds, each and every one of them, and rated them from 1 to 8. 1 being the most conservative or low risk, 8 being the high risk or a more aggressive investment. So each of those funds will have a rating. Second, of course, the historical return. I'll provide you the year-to-date, 1 year, 3 year, 5 years since inception. You will see that online every day, updated. Standard deviation. Not only the performance, you also saw the risk. You will see the risk, the volatility of those returns. We will compute that already, provided online. So, what does it mean? The lower the standard deviation, the lower the risk. The better for the investor. Fourth, the Sharpe ratio. Sharpe ratio is the most popular ratio using the relationship of risk and return. William Sharpe invented this in the US, and they use this very often. What it simply means is the higher the Sharpe ratio, the better. It is the efficiency of the fund manager. It means that it gets a return for every risk that it takes. So the higher the return for every risk that you take, you have a higher Sharpe ratio. Okay? I will show you later. Next, expense ratio. This is important. People always talk about management fees. But what I'm telling you, this is more important than just the management fee. Expense ratio is being used all over the world already today. It determines the future return of the funds. Let me tell you. The effects of that expense ratio to the return of the fund. This is a hypothetical investment of 100,000 invested for the past 10 years with a return of 10%. If you invested 100,000 for the past 10 years ago and make it compound 10%, by today, the left side, you will have 672,000 if there are no fees. If there are no fees, the expense ratio is 0. No expenses incurred. But as you increase the expense ratio to the right, the return of your fund declines to 424,000. What am I trying to say? It's about 58.4% difference. The 2.5% expense ratio of a fund drops the return over a long period of time. Do you understand what I'm saying? The expense ratio is a management fee plus the expenses of the fund, plus taxes, plus the director's fee, plus the expenses of the fund in running that fund. They put it all together, and that's expense ratio. That is what you should look at, not the management fee alone. The management fee of 1%, that doesn't tell you the whole picture. The expense ratio does. Next, the fund size is also very important. Fund size, because if the fund grows to a large amount, it is very hard to manage. I manage the largest funds before I retire. And it's very difficult for you to allocate your investments or balance your portfolio because it's so large. It's a big truck that you have to carry. As compared to a small fund where you can be more agile, diba? It's easier to maneuver. But it also tells you the reputation. Size is brand equity. Diba? So it's also a consideration in choosing. Okay, now we provided all of these tools in one page. The tools that you need to decide what fund is good for you. This is a sample of what you can see in the website. These are the equity funds. This is as of September. So you already have the fund performance, year to date, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years since inception. You have the standard deviation, which is the risk of that fund during those years. The Sharpe ratio, kita niyo ba? Expense ratio, the fund size. So niligay ko na dyan. All you have to do is look for it. And you can even click the one on top. Pag click mo yung label, mag-ano yan? Magsusort from highest to lowest. And you can access that anytime, anywhere. Online. Ginawa ko na. Kinompute ko na lahat yan. So all you need to do is look at it, see, ano may performance ng mga funds na yan? Sino ba pinakamagaling? Diba? Ano ba yung risk na kinuha nila? What are the expense ratios? Yung expense ratio sa babae, 2.5%. Yung example ko kanina, no? Sadly, the average expense ratio of mutual funds now is 2.5%. And that's how much they spend for their operation. And it's already here. Iligay ko na dyan. All you need to do is look at it, embrace it, and improve the way you handle your clients. Now, what are the benefits? Other benefits of investing to COL? 4 things. First, syempre, one-stop shop. Nandun na lahat. Hindi lang one-stop shop, non-stop shop pa yan. Because you can even invest at night. The next day, papasok na yun. Next, one account lang. You can buy stocks, funds, from one account, and one opening document lang. You don't have to open all the documents from different fund houses. One account lang. You can buy anything, buy and sell, by a click of a finger. Next, syempre, it's online. Very convenient. Third, transparent. I came up with a portfolio in the site that you can see anytime your investments, pati yung returns, pati yung exposure, whatever it is, stocks or mutual funds sa baba, pinagsama ko na. So you know your total portfolio. You even know your allocation, the gains. Hindi ko na dyan. And it's updated automatically every day. Next, ito pa. This is the one that we added. The expert opinion. As you know, di ba may fund fact sheet sa mga mutual funds ngayon? It's required by the SEC. Fund fact sheets every month. Ang ginawa ko, we made our own. And it's independently prepared. As you know, I was introduced, I have found the Fund Managers Association of the Philippines. The fund managers of the Philippines now are my friends. I sit in their board. I know all of these guys. I interview them on a regular basis. I sit down with them, understand how they think, how they strategize, and I put it here in the FOL fund fact sheet. And I put the highlights of what I think, what exactly the fund is doing. And I even added the fund manager experience. How long the fund manager has been managing the fund. How long has he been in the industry? Which is very important for a fund. Diba? When you buy a fund, kailangan yung nagmamanage ng fund na yun, medyo experience, diba? Because you rely your money with that fund. And of course, we have the CL risk rating exactly on top. It will tell you how risky the fund is. Ito, this is the added. I told you earlier that investors can buy funds on their own, do it yourself, without front-end fees. Now, since we want to help more Filipinos also, I've opened the COL agent platform. We will open this next month, and we will open it to all agents. You can be a COL agent with one license and sell any of those mutual funds. Plus, nilagyan ko na, sa inyo na yung front-end fees. Tapos, sinamahan ko pa ng trail fees. So, kasi, if you're a high net worth individual, ayaw na makapag-usap sa computer, di ba? If you have 5 million o 10 million investment mo, hindi masyadong sa computer, di ba? You need an agent. You need somebody to handhold. So, naisip namin, sige, open it up to agent for a COL agent. And all you need is one license, you can sell all. Tapos, pwede po makita yung portfolio niya online. When you're talking to him, makikita mo na, ito na yung performance niyo. Ito na yung views ng COL. Ito na, independently provided. So, this is the one we're offering. And soon, we've changed the system so that you can see how much you earn, how much trail fees you have made, and we have a backroom office that is already being prepared. What else? So, in other words, we're going to be partners. Hindi nyo na ako kalaban. yeah, we can work together. In other words, it will be open not just to the retail, but also to the high net worth, and even to all agents. And it's going to be online. It's going to be most convenient for you. I'm trying to do everything already so that more and more Filipinos will improve their lives financially.